Imagine a small, sterile lab in 1954. White coats, cold steel, and a rat. This isn't just any rat. This rat is about to become a legend, or a cautionary tale. His world is a simple cage. Inside it, a single, unassuming lever. He doesn't know it, but a thin, almost invisible wire leads from that lever deep into his tiny brain. Two scientists, Olds and Milner, are watching. Patiently. Expectantly. Their experiment is deceptively simple. Press the lever, get a tiny electrical pulse. A zap. Nothing more. The rat, restless and bored, nudges the lever. Click. And in that instant, everything changes. It's not pain. It's a sensation he's never felt. A profound good. A surge. A craving. He presses it again. Click. And again. Click. And again. The scientists lean in, no longer patient, but stunned. The rat adores this button. He forgets to eat. He forgets to drink. His world shrinks to one single, overwhelming desire. The button. They try to stop him. They put a painful, electrified grid on the floor between him and his obsession. He doesn't care. He runs across the burning metal, his tiny feet blistering, driven by one singular, unstoppable urge. Click. 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 He presses it. 7,000 times an hour. He presses it until his tiny body, overwhelmed, collapses from sheer exhaustion and dies. That rat is you. That wire in its brain is your phone. And that button is the infinite scroll. Those scientists accidentally discovered the dopamine reward pathway. And the dopamine detox you keep hearing about, it's the wrong solution to this problem. So if you feel like that rat, trapped in a loop you can't stop, hit that subscribe button. We're going to break the machine.
You're trapped like the rat, and you've heard there's a solution. The dopamine detox. But here's the truth. The name itself is a lie. Most people think dopamine is a toxin, a poison you need to flush out of your system, like wringing out a wet sponge. That is scientifically wrong. Dopamine isn't a poison. Dopamine is the molecule of motivation. It's the chemical that gets you off the couch, the go-getter in your brain. You don't want to get rid of it. You want to understand it. Here's the real problem in simple terms. Your brain has a dopamine baseline. Think of it as your normal, everyday level of motivation. When you do something hard, like exercising or finishing a project, your brain gives you a small, healthy spike of dopamine. It feels good and you return to your baseline. But your phone, social media, endless video games, that's not a small spike. That's a level 100 hit. It's like eating a giant bag of candy right before dinner. And here's the catastrophe. When your brain gets those huge, easy spikes all day, every day, your baseline doesn't stay the same. It crashes. To balance things out, your brain lowers your natural level of motivation. This is the real problem. Your brain isn't burnt out. Your baseline is now in the negative. So when you look at that hard work, like studying or going to the gym, that small healthy reward isn't just small. It's not even enough to get you back to zero. Your brain looks at the hard work, a carrot, and then looks at the phone, the giant bag of candy, and says, "Why would I ever do that?" when the button is right there. So the goal isn't a detox. The goal is a dopamine retraining. Okay, I'm convinced. My baseline is crashed. So how do I fix it? Do I just sit in a dark room and be bored? No, that's the lazy advice. We aren't going to fast.
we are going to retrain. This is the 3-step dopamine retraining protocol. Step 1. You must build one effortful spike. Your brain needs to relearn that effort leads to a reward. You have to give it a new, healthy spike to chase. Pick one hard thing: 20 minutes of exercise, writing one full page, learning one new chord on a guitar. This is non-negotiable. You must give your brain a better button to press than the rat button. Step 2. You must curate the cheap spikes. I'm not going to tell you to throw your phone in the ocean. That's stupid. You just need to make it harder to press the button. Put your phone in another room when you work. Set your screen to grayscale. Delete the apps you scroll on for more than 20 minutes. You are putting the candy on the highest shelf, so you have no choice but to eat the real meal, your effortful spike. And step 3, you must actively rebuild your baseline. This is the part everyone gets wrong. They call it being bored. This is not boredom. This is focused restoration. For just 10 minutes a day, you will do nothing but let your brain reset. Go for a walk without music. Meditate. Stare out the window. This 10 minutes of nothing is what allows your dopamine baseline to slowly, naturally climb back up from the crash zone to its normal, healthy level. The rat in that experiment wasn't bad. It was just conditioned. And so are you. But you have a superpower the rat didn't have. You can choose to retrain your brain. As we head into the new year, don't just dream of a new you. Start building a new brain. Today. Your brain isn't broken. It's just out of practice getting its dopamine from the right places. So let's stop detoxing a lie and start building a real, motivated you. All right, that's our session for today. If this helped you understand why you feel stuck, hit that subscribe button. It's the smartest click you'll make all day. Or is it? Retraining your dopamine is the first step to beating distraction. But now that you have your focus back, you need a plan. You need to lock in 2026. Give me 5 minutes, and I'll force you to do it. Don't just stare at it. Click the video on your screen. Go on. I'll wait.